Right guys, let's start this video here. It looks like I'm going to church this morning. This isn't any church, guys. This is Nitan's Coffee Fairy Tale. If there's one thing I've noticed, look at this here. There's loads of Mercedes and even Teslas here, so it must be good inside. So the smell in here is divine. There's that coffee in the air. I thought it was going to be a small menu, but it's not. I thought we were just coming to a coffee shop. Right, when we were first coming here, Marty said, oh, they've got some food in there, but it's not. Probably not what you think. It's actually really good. You've got everything from steaks to pasta to pizza, to Thai food. There's everything in here. And I think I fancy aglio olio, which is a superb pasta dish, which is very normal in Italy. And it's the most basic one, but to me, the most tastiest one. The coffee here looks really good as well. They've got 5 different types. Now, I'm presuming this is Thai coffees, which are getting very, very good, by the way. And they've even got one called the Dirty Coffee, which is espresso poured over chilled milk. This is mushroom soup, but it's truffle mushroom soup. And I'm seeing in the center here, it's got some kind of gold in it, some kind of gold leaf. But the smell coming off this is really nice. It's got some croutons in it, and you got bread on the side. The only thing I would say is, it's missing, I've not tasted it yet, is some butter for me bread. Being a true Stokey, we need butter on our bread. Wow, that's nice. Because it's got like a, there's loads of oil in that, grease in it, which I do like. Oh man, that's so nice. So this is the pasta olio, which is one of my favourites and probably the nicest pasta dish, and it's very traditional in Italy. Look at the presentation of it. We've got the chilies on there. I did ask for it spicy, but they're just dried chilies. And look at this flour here. What type of flour is that? Look at that. Everything is beautifully presented. And look at the coffee here. I've had a mocha. That's with the Thai coffee, which is getting better and better. I mean, there's a lot to be said about Thai coffee, and they're very proud of it as well, which is good. And now we've got a pizza. What pizza is this? Is this pepperoni? That doesn't look like pepperoni, to be honest with you. But it looks good, how I like it, thin, crispy. There you go, that's how it should be, yeah? Not too floppy. Oh yeah. Right, now guys, this is IPA. You basically serve yourself here, and what you do is you get a card, you load your card up, and then you go and pour what you want. I presume you scan it here. Look what they've got here. Wanderer, King Clever, Red Riding Hood, Miracle Saga, Diode, Captain Pirates, 7 Bitter Bomb, and Mysterious Black. So I presume this one will be like a pale ale, like a sort of Guinness. Okay, let's an example of the prices here. This is 620 baht for 1 litre. What's that about? Around about 15 pounds. Quite expensive, but it is 1 litre. What's that? Roughly just under 2 pints. but it is craft beers. I think I would go for this one, the Pilsner, which is more a lager for me. It says aroma, flavour and mouthfeel. That would be more mine. I'm not really into fruit beers and I'm not really into wet beers. But definitely this one. Pale ale, I like a Guinness, but this one will be mine because I'm presuming it will be more lager based. So this area is where they blend the coffee. Now there's 5 types of coffee in here. 4 of them are Thai and 1 of them's Ethiopian. Now for those who don't know, Ethiopian is one of the best coffees in the world, believe it or not. This is it here. I think they do 1 per day. They do 1 demonstration of blending the coffees in here. Wow. Wow, look at that. Basque burnt cheesecake. These are all cheesecakes here. This is obviously my favourite one. You know, I wanted to do a video on the best cheesecakes in Pattaya. They've got better and better over the years. Blueberry brownie cheesecake. Oh my God. I feel like I'm going to have to get one before I leave. Let's go over here to the coffee smelling area. Ooh. Right, so if you're not sure, you've got this little pump here, put your nose in. Ooh, you can smell it. So this is a coffee smelling area for whichever one you want, that's nice. There's a little bit of a scent on that one. And that one smells of Martin's feet. This end here is where you can buy the coffees to take away. Now let me just tell you one thing as well, the new bar we've taken over Budpa, we do coffee there. So I just want to mention it, I'll probably get some of this and take it back with me because if it opens at 6 in the morning, so if you're getting off a plane and you know you can't check in your hotel until 1, 2 in the afternoon, you can pop into Budpa and have one of these coffees. Kind of fruity, that one. Very impressive, this, guys. Nitan or Nitan, I'm not sure the way they pronounce this. This is the outside garden here, so you can sit inside in the aircon, which is pretty cold, or you can sit out here in the garden, which is quite nice this time of the year. Now look, that food in there, when we were coming, Martin said, oh, you can have some food if you want, but I'm not sure what it's like. Very impressive, very impressive. They've obviously got a foreign chef in there. The pizza was good, the pasta aglio olio was good, and also the coffee, fantastic as well. So now, let's speak to John at Anglo Siam Legal about taking your girlfriend home. Guys, welcome back to Anglo Siam Legal. Today's subject is a bit of a cracker. It's visas to the UK, US, Europe, or wherever you want to take your girlfriend or spouse. And I know most of you guys have done that. I've even done it myself. John, you provide this service. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about the service?
Okay, so I'll start with our UK service. My counterpart in the UK is an immigration visa solicitor. He's regulated by the Solicitors Regulatory Authority, and all the visas that we do to the UK are regulated by the SRA. I think, looking at the demograph, we are one of the only companies in Thailand that has SRA registration that encompasses rules, regulations on how to apply for visas.
What does SRA stand for?
The Solicitors Regulatory Authority, that's from the UK. So all of our applications are regulated and overseen by them in the UK. My counterpart, Juna, has 17 plus years experience with UK visa applications from nationalities all over the world. Since we've been doing UK visas over the past 3 or 4 years, we have a 100% success rate for visitor visa, spouse and fiancé visa. The reason we have that is because if we don't think you have the right time under the belt for the relationship, or you don't have the right evidence, we will not let you apply through us. We'll say, wait, come back in a few months, speak to us then. We offer a free, no obligation consultation by video and WhatsApp with Jinnah in the UK. He'll go through the rules, the regulations, the merits, and most importantly, the financial aspect, especially for spouse and fiancé visas, because it's nearly doubled and it's about to go up again.
It's a grey area subject, this, because it seems to be in the UK. I'm just talking about the UK in general now. Anybody can go in. I've been through this process. I've been through this process myself, and it costs you a lot of money. I mean, like for full residence into the UK. It's going back 20 years ago. It was 5,000 quid.
Yeah. I'll give you an example. My wife is Thai. She spent 2.5, nearly 3 years in the UK. For me to do that and do the application myself and pay for the government fees and to pay for the National Health Service fee, although she was working within a week and paying national insurance, was nearly 5,000 for 2.5 years. Yeah. To do that again, it would be a further 5,000 to get the indefinite leave to remain, so it is an expensive process. The problem for people now is it used to be based on the minimum wage of around 18,600, give or take a few £100 per year. The government last year intimated they were going to put it up to 38. They backed down. It's now around about 29,000. By April next year, it's going to be 38,000. That has taken away the ability for a lot of people on lower salaries to get their loved ones to the UK on a permanent basis.
And now also, John, I believe Britain is doing some kind of a deal with Thailand. I believe David Cameron was here recently, and I know to get somebody back to the UK, it's complicated. You've got to jump through hoops. But is there a plan to extend this? I believe that they're going to be giving Thais more of a leeway, because it's not 20 years ago now. Correct. In Thailand. So the Thais do deserve, to me, they deserve to be able to go there.
I totally agree. At the moment, the plan is to give Thais, the same as what we used to have, an automatic visa on entry for 15 or 30 days. That, I think and believe, is a good thing for people who have relationships, want to give loved ones a route back. Because again, it's expensive. However, nothing's ratified, nothing's agreed. So at the minute, until it is, you have to have a visitor visa. That is one of the most complex visas to get for the UK. One, it needs evidence of the relationship. You've got to prove you're in a relationship. So coming over here and meeting someone in a bar or a restaurant or a 7-Eleven for 3 weeks, falling in love and saying, I want to take it back, it's not going to happen. There's going to be agents say, yeah, we can help you with that. You're not going to get it.
You have to keep a record of everything. I've been through this before, and literally your messages, WhatsApp, line up, whatever, you've got to keep proof that you've been
your
together.
Personal life is on view. So you're sending messages to your boyfriend, girlfriend, you're discussing whatever you're discussing, sending pictures of whatever you're sending. That is going to form part of your visa application. The sad part is that the outsourced application centre for visas for the UK is outsourced to India. And they have up to 2 minutes to look at the application and make a decision. That's why so many people get rejected, maybe not on the merits, but because of the time frames. My first 2 applications personally for my wife were rejected. First time they said she was from Myanmar. She's not from Myanmar, she's never been to Myanmar. But because there was a war there, they rejected the application. We waited a few months, put it in again. Rejected because of the financials. My wife had a company, she had a huge bank account, she probably had more than I had, but they just didn't look at it. The visas for the UK for visitors are so important to get right. That's why having someone accredited like us in the UK who's up to speed on regulations, that knows what the government are looking for, that attends meetings in the UK with the Home Office, that's our advantage. Are we the cheapest? Probably not. But will we do you the service that you require? Yes, we will. And if we don't think you're going to get it, we're not going to take your money.
So you give a free consultation?
We do, free consultation. We'll go through the merits, the requirements, the evidence, the recent changes in laws, our packages for what you want, and you can have a tiered package, and what you want from us. And we'll guide you all the way through. The sponsor, the UK applicant, for example, has the backup from myself and from Jinnah in the UK. The Thai applicant has the backup of our Thai lawyers and my good lady who's been through the process herself. So that's for the UK side. Australia, Schengen, which is Europe, Australia, we can do. We have agents that assist that from law firms that we work with and partner with. They can assist on that because they specialize in that. We want to be able to provide the service that has a specialist element to it, not just a catch-all and say, oh yeah, we can do that. We don't. We do UK. but we have partnerships in Pattaya with proper law firms that we will say, can you do this on behalf of our client?
Can you tell everybody how we're going to find you?
Absolutely. Number will be on screen, website will be on screen, email will be on screen. But if you're in Pattaya, the easiest way to do it, we're opposite Big C South in South Pattaya, opposite the car park. Pop in, say hello, let's have a coffee.